Hello, Jeremy Cleaver along with Bridie Lorden from Ray White Eltham. I'd like to welcome you to the September quarter rental market wrap. It gives us great pleasure to be able to bring this information to you, being our current rental providers, our valued clients, about what's happening in the rental market throughout the Diamond Valley. Now, it's been an action-packed September quarter. We saw interest rate rises in all 3 months, but some standout results. Let's get straight into it. Bridie, you've leased out some fantastic properties for high rents. Tell us some of the standout properties.
Yes, there's a few to mention this quarter. Firstly, we have 2 at 15 Lux Street in Eltham. That property leased out for $490 per week, but only lasting online for 7 days. Next, we have 117 Franklin Street in Eltham. That property leased out for $550 per week, which is quite a good rent, only lasting online for 11 days. Lastly, we have 2 at 36 Warwick Road in Pascoval. That property was online for 28 days, but leased out for $340 per week, which is a really good rent. Although it's extremely important to get the properties leased out quickly with a good rent, it's more important to make sure you're selecting quality tenants. Sometimes that will take a little bit longer, but it's always worth the wait.
Absolutely, because selecting that good quality renter at the start can save time and money later on down the track. Now, one thing that you've mentioned, I think in the last wrap that we brought to our rental providers was that all-important looming date for the compliance issue. Now, many of you rental providers may be aware that the Victorian Government did introduce legislation about compliance in terms of minimum standards for where the rental properties need to be. Now, I don't know a lot about it, but Head of Rental Department at Ray White Eltham, Bridie, tell us a little bit about what our rental providers should be thinking about.
Yes, they're all very important compliance checks. So as most of you would know, when you signed up with me, compliance checks are something that all rental providers have to do on their rental properties. That refers to your gas check, your electrical check, and your smoke alarm check. If you signed up with me and nominated me to look after those compliance checks for you, we're working through them and we're getting them done really quickly, and I'll be contacting you if there's anything you needed to fix up. If you nominated to do those checks by yourself or with your nominated trades, just make sure they are getting them done really quickly, because those dates are sort of getting out of the grey area now, and auditing and things like that will start to come into place. If you have changed your mind, we have great local trades who complete those checks. You can just let me know if you've changed your mind and I'll get them all sorted for you as quickly as possible.
Yeah, excellent. I was just about to mention, for some of our rental providers who have nominated to attend to this themselves, it's not too late to, if they've had changed their mind, to contact you to have it looked after. Fantastic. Well, some very exciting news, obviously, with our office jumping on board with some of the local community sporting clubs as well. Happy to announce that we're now sponsoring the Lower Eltham Cricket Club and, of course, the Research Cricket Club. Bit of a cricket fan myself, so any of you rental providers that are into cricket, I'm sure you'll see myself and Bridie down at the local cricket clubs. Once again, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you, rental providers, for entrusting us with one of your most valuable assets. And if you've got any friends, family and neighbours who currently have a rental property and struggling or thinking of getting into the rental market, we'd love to hear from them. Thanks for watching. If we don't speak to you beforehand, enjoy Christmas, and we'll catch up with you January for the December quarter wrap. Speak to you then.